Hi, I'm Loretta Rose, and this is Street Talk. Today, we are on location in Phoenix City in Russell County. We're about to catch up with a prevention coalition team that is going to share with you an upcoming event that combats addiction to drugs and the spread of it. Stick around, you don't want to miss it. We're going to go inside. They're having their meeting because they have meetings at various locations. They have been so gracious to invite Street Talk so we can share with the community about what's coming up. Stick around. It's Street Talk with Loretta Rose on Beam TV. I'm Loretta Rose and it's Street Talk, and we are talking about a community prevention coalition team that is serving the community, and they're going to share with us more about their upcoming prescription drug take back and resource fair. It was phenomenal, the last event that we attended. So if you've been tuned in to Street Talk, you may have saw us out on location with them. So we don't want you to miss what's about to take place. So we're going to start off with Emmy Brooks, who is a mastermind behind this coalition as well. She is like a secret angel in our community. Emmy, hello, into the team as well.
Hello, Miss Laura Rose. How are you doing today?
Awesome. So we have come into like your meeting. You all have a monthly meeting with planning and organizing your community events. So they have meetings at various locations, and you all just come together as a team and strategize for community events. But this particular one is very, very dear to many of your hearts, and I want you to share with the community the importance of this event that you all have taken place.
Yes, so every month the Prevention Coalition Against Opioid Addiction meet to plan ahead of time what events we have upcoming, and this upcoming event will be on October the 15th at Fort Mitchell Fire Department, and this is mainly to raise awareness on the safe and proper disposal of unused and expired prescription drugs to prevent from opioid misuse and accidental overdose.
I love it, love it, love it, which is very needed in the community. I'm curious to know, do you know how our statistics are regarding drug addiction or prescription drug in this community, or how it has affected our community? Because what I know about the community, they like to know facts and things of that nature, because I really want you all to see the importance of having this. They don't only put on an event twice a year, but lives are being changed and transformed as a result of it. I think I remember you at one of the last events as well. Tell us your name.
My name is Stephen Knapp. I'm an assistant district attorney here in Russell County, the district attorney's office.
All right, so tell us your role.
So my role is I'm the prosecutor for our drug court, mental health court, and veterans court in Russell County, and we deal with a lot of people in those courts who struggle with opioid addiction, and some of them relatively young, and we hear stories about it starts a lot of times in the home or with neighborhoods or kids who grab drugs from their parents' cabinets and bring them to school or bring them out to their friends or just experiment to see what it is. This coalition, the reason I was attracted to this is this gets not just treating the symptoms like we do later on, but gets to the root of the issue before it starts to try and prevent those issues from even beginning in our community.
That is amazing. I think I remember this lovely lady as well. So tell us your name and your role as well.
Yes, ma'am. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you again. My name is Diana Bell, and I am the case manager for the Russell County Mental Health Court, which is part of drug court as a whole. And my role is just to help advocate for my clients and make sure that they are supported in whatever they need while they're in our program.
Oh, wow, amazing, amazing. See, this is what's happening in the community. Again, like I said before, a lot of time you may hear about these wonderful resources, but you don't really get to see the effect of it. And so we are so grateful that they're allowing us to come into their meeting to share with you so you will be prepared about what's about to take place. I think I remember you out there at the last event as well. Tell us your name and your role.
I am Jessica Baldwin. I work on the prevention team with East Alabama Mental Health. And I first came onto this team and this coalition in January. I had no idea prevention existed. You only hear about treatment and recovery. So that's why I was very intrigued with the coalition and just impressed with the work that they're doing and what we continue to do, because it's about prevention, you know, keeping our community safe. And a lot of people don't know that there is a safe way to dispose of medication. It's not throwing it in the trash and dumping it down the toilet so that it can get back into our community. There is a safer way to do it, and it can make such a difference. And it's from any age too. I am a young adult, but I still have medication that I don't use anymore, so I'm going to be bringing my medication. We have elderlies, we have people that work in nursing homes that, you know, deal with patients that are no longer on medications, and they need a place to safely dispose of it.
Wow.
So it's all ages, you know, and it's a very, very important prevention effort that we're trying to do.
I love it. You know, I never thought about it, the elderly.
Mm-hmm.
They can't, per se, dispose it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So who's responsible for doing it or advocating for them?
Mm-hmm.
Never thought about that.
Or when they pass away.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we've had a lot of sons and daughters come because their parents have passed and their parents have gone through so many different dosages, so many different prescriptions, and now they're stuck with trash bags full of medication and they have no idea what to do with it. So these events are very important, and thankfully we're able to see the difference.
Oh, wow. We are grateful for you all. We're going to travel on to the back, to my right, and to your left that is watching on television. And this gentleman also, I remember seeing you out there as well. Such a blessing to the community as well. Share your name and your role with this as well.
My name is Harry, last name is Williams, and I'm a Prevention Coalition volunteer. My role is just to help however I can to bring services to the community.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. You're doing more than what you realize. I know you're excited about what to take place October 15th as well. So will you be out there just volunteering as the community come and dump their drugs in the bags?
Yes,
Would you be
I'll
doing?
be there. Bring them to us. We'll load them up for you. We'll give you tickets for the raffle prize. We'll be there. Any drugs you have, bring them out there. I will be there, yes.
Well, you know, you don't want to miss. I saw the raffle drawing. They give out some pretty cool gifts, okay? And food. We're going to tell you all about that as well, because they're going to have free food. This lovely lady, I remember you as well. Everybody, this whole coalition team is a true blessing to Russell County and the Tri-City area. Tell us your name again and your role.
It's good to see you again.
Yes.
So yeah, my name is Mary Mahone, and I'm here representing Health and Family Initiatives through the Russell County DA's office. And basically what we do is we work with the families that have children that are truant from school or are having behavior issues in the school, and we work to assess those families to try to decrease those behaviors and any reasons why they may be truant, to decrease those events from happening. So we're here as a preventative method to keep children from getting involved in the judicial system.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Amazing. I love it. You know, you all are tackling every area into the community, into the family. That's what I love about this. This is a family affair as well. You got to share it, everything. Of course, we're going to skip you and come back with you again
Okay.
because we talked with you. But we're going to talk to one of our community affectionate Malone, as known as one of our favorite attorneys. I'm gonna let him say his name because I call him Judge when I see him.
My name's Jamie Graham, and I'm an attorney here in Russell County. My role, well, I was just invited to come on after the last take back in Crawford. My role in the specialty courts that Stephen mentioned earlier is that I'm one of 2 attorneys assigned to the specialty courts to make sure that the people in the specialty courts have representation. So also, I was an assistant prosecutor like Stephen is for about 11 years. And I was in charge of the Zero Meth program when the Alabama District Attorneys Association started that. So I had some history with dealing with drug courts and drug, trying to get rid of drugs in our community. So I've been on both sides.
Wow.
And what's nice about our meetings is we do talk about the upcoming events, but we also kind of brainstorm and bounce ideas off one another, which is extremely helpful when we're doing this thing.
You know what I love about this, and a lot of time the community don't get to see this. You have a local attorney, Attorney Jamie Grams. I like to call him our community attorney. He's happened to be a part of preventive measures. See, a lot of time, y'all on the other side.
That's right.
When it's too late, or almost too late.
Right.
But being on this side, this is why I said we have real blessings that is taking place right here. Now, we need the entire community to be a part of this. What I love about it, y'all are going to bounce into another location. So I'm going to let you tell us, Emmy, because the last one, we were at Crawford.
Yes,
Road,
ma'am.
Right? Trail. But this time, we got a different twist, and tell us about that.
So we have came up that every October we are going to do an outreach. That means that we go to different areas in Russell County, in the smaller communities that don't have any resources at all, or in a very poor area that missing transportation. They can't go to CVS or to the sheriff's office to drop off their prescriptions. So we will be out there in the community every October, and every April we will be in Crawford Walking Trail.
Yes. It hasn't been, it seemed like, I can't believe it, what is that, about every 6 months or so, or,
Yes,
Spring
right
and
around every
fall.
6 months, yes. It's
Yeah,
always
spring and fall.
on every April and October.
Wow, that's amazing. That April has just swung by us, it seemed like. Wow,
It did.
we were just there. Wow. So, free food, music, wow. Raffle ticket drawn. So, for everyone that drops off prescribed medication, and there's no questions asked, no identification is required, just drop it off because they want to dispose it safely. Free food. Yes, sir.
This event is going to be at the Fort Mitchell Volunteer Fire Department on 165. If you go down towards Fort Mitchell,
Okay.
there's a big playground there at the Volunteer Fire Department. They do bingo nights out there. They're a central hub for that whole community in that region. And we partnered with that Volunteer Fire Department to go down there. We're going to have resource vendors set up. We're going to have a table to drop drugs off, the raffle prizes. Of course, the playground there for the kids to play. We're talking to the Sheriff's Department about donating food to us. Multiple vendors, both health vendors and resource vendors there. And so this is something you can come to, and not just if you have prescription drugs, but even just to come out and be a part of what's going on in that area.
Wow, I love it. Also, I saw on the flyer, and we'll make sure we have the address for you for easy access as well. Vendors. You're open to vendors. Is that still happening?
Yes, ma'am. This event is free to any vendors who wanted to join us. Craft vendors, if you're selling anything, resource vendors, if you just want to put up and promote your agency, you're more than welcome to join us. If you could just contact me, I think Ms. Vera Rose is going to put the flyer out on TV.
Yes.
And or you can call me at 334-695-2787.
Wow. And this is going to take place October 15th. That's a Saturday, right?
Yes, ma'am.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. it is going to be a family affair. I love it that we're teaching the younger generation too, with things of this nature as well. I love it that family has been a part. Now last year, the last one we did in April, and we'll probably have clips of that as well. Russell County Sheriff Officer cooked.
Yes, they did.
That was pretty cool. And we want to say shout out to Russell County and Heath Taylor Sheriff Office. Thank you all so much. So what are you all most excited about this particular one? Because I want to say you all started this coalition was established in 2021, correct?
That's correct, yes.
So
ma'am.
it's still fairly new, but you have done some major things within a year.
Yes, it's a great accomplishment. February 2021, from then we already had 3 take-back events, and this will be our 4th one.
Wow.
And other than that, we will also have an event on October the 22nd. We will be having a ribbon cutting here at the courthouse. That's October the 22nd, I'm sorry. Yes, we will be installing a prescription medication drop box here in the Russell County Courthouse.
Okay,
And Stephen,
tell us a little bit more about that.
That ribbon cutting ceremony will be in conjunction with the drug court, and we'll be having a graduation for all of our specialty court people who have made it through the program and graduating. So that right now there's take-back boxes at CVS and Walgreens that you can go in if you have extra prescriptions to drop off. But they're in Phoenix City, and there's people from all over the county who either don't know about those locations, aren't able to make it out there. But there are a lot of people who come by the courthouse for all sorts of different reasons. And so we're installing one of those boxes thanks to Emmy and the work of the coalition and what the prevention people through East Alabama have done in the very front of the courthouse when you first walk in. That's just another location, another touch point to get more of those drugs off the street. At the same time, on October 22nd that we do that, we're going to be doing a graduation for people who have made it through 18 months of treatment in our treatment courts and reintegrated back in society and overcome addiction to celebrate their journey.
Wow. Now, see, you're hearing facts, numbers, because a lot of times the community, they hear what is being shared with them, but they want to see it. And so you're sharing with us that you all are going to actually have a ceremony that has, programs like this has been a blessing to your participants. And so that's what we want the community to realize and see. These are things that's going on behind the scenes. We need to support them. Do you need volunteers? If anyone in the community want to volunteer, are you open for volunteers?
yes, volunteer is open to our events, actually to our events. So anybody who needs community hours, please reach out. We need volunteers.
Okay.
We always need volunteers.
Absolutely, absolutely. Wow, well, we're excited. October 15th is a Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., that's Eastern Time, and it's at Fort Mitchell Fire Department of Highway 165, right? And the address is 868 Highway 165, Fort Mitchell, Alabama. I love it. Well, we want to say thank you all so much for your community service. Is there anything else you want to share or leave with the community before we close out?
So you said something earlier that jogged my memory, no questions asked. Illegal drugs are okay to drop off too.
Wow.
Obviously, we don't want people with fentanyl because it puts us at risk as well. But because we're working together with the DEA, they have a representative that takes care of handling the drugs. We want the community to be safe in every way, not just opioids, because we realize that's not the only problem we have.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. I love it. That's amazing. So we need you to share it with family, share it with your community, share it with your coworkers. Let's make this event be one of the most number-breaking events we have ever seen, because it's very present in our community. And oftentimes, we don't see the effect of it until it's too late. So they are on the preventive measure side. So let's join forces with them. You want to share your contact information again if someone wanted to reach out to you?
Yes, for any information that you guys need for our event, our coming event on October the 15th, please reach out to me if you can at 334-695-2787, or you can email me at emi.ajero@eamhc.org.
All right, let's make it a family affair. I love it. They're gonna have music, free food, and raffle drawings. And the prizes, I told you, they were amazing the last time. So be a part of the change you want to see in your community by being a part of prevention. I'm Loretta Rose on location with this amazing Preventive Coalition team. You're watching here on Beam TV.